Let's talk for a minute about passing angles and passing seams. A passing seam is simply a space or an alley that runs between a pair of opponents or between an opponent and the sideline where one teammate can successfully deliver the ball to another teammate. So in this example, we'll say this is our left back over here and she's on the ball. Her teammate back here is giving her a great passing angle. There's no defender between the player on the ball and that player. So that's a very easy, safe passing angle. Now, with the seam that runs between these two opponents, there's no SALT teammate in that seam. This teammate over here is behind the Pepper defender. We're going to call this area dead space. The ball can't get to that player, at least not on the ground. So the objective of this player is to put herself in a position where the ball can find her. And to do that, all she really has to do is take a few steps, move into this seam. Now we can play a pass that splits these two defenders and arrives there. So now we've taken her from dead space into a viable passing seam. That's good movement by her. Same thing on this other side right now. This forward is in dead space. She is hiding behind this Pepper opponent. So all she needs to do is pop out into here, and now we can play in that seam that runs between these Pepper players and the sidelines. And again, now she's given her teammate a good passing angle. Passing angles are always appearing and disappearing and reappearing because the soccer field is always in motion. It's a very fluid game. The picture is always in flux. So as a smart player, what you've got to do is you've got to constantly look for these seams, identify these seams, and then work really hard to get into those seams to make it as easy as possible for your teammates to find you with the ball.
In this clip, look at how the players in red get into viable passing seams between the opponents. This allows each player on the ball the ability to connect a pass and help her team keep the ball while advancing it down the field. Let's take another look at this clip at full speed. Try to notice all the little adjustments the players are making to stay out of dead space and to make it easy for the ball to find them. In this example, take a look at the spotlighted player. Notice how she backpedals in order to create a bigger passing seam for her teammate on the ball. Because she stretched out the passing seam, her teammate was able to play her pass that set her up for a first-time finish. Let's have another look at full speed. It only takes the attacker 3 steps to create the seam that sets up the goal.